There's a reason Soulsborne games stay with us long after the credits roll. Not because of the bosses or the difficulty or even the lore, but because there is something painfully human hidden beneath their worlds. Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, all three begin the same way, with a lone figure rising from the ashes of a world that has already given up on them. The Ashen One, the Hunter, the Tarnished. 3 names, 3 journeys, 1 truth. Their suffering mirrors our own. In these games, we don't play as heroes chosen by fate. We play as broken people, wandering through worlds that are collapsing, hostile and uncaring, worlds that feel strangely similar to the struggles we face in real life. And yet, we keep going, not because the world needs us, but because we need to move forward. This video explores why these characters are so relatable, why their paths feel so familiar, and how their battles reflect our deepest fears, hopes, and human experiences. Because in the end, Soulsborne games aren't just about dying. They're about learning why we choose to rise again. Dark Souls is a story about a world where everything is dying. The fire, the gods, the kingdoms, even the people. But the strange thing is, no one tells you what you're supposed to do. You're simply there, an undead, cursed to rise again every time you fall. And the world looks at you with quiet expectation, as if saying, carry the burden we could not. The Ashen One isn't a chosen hero. They're not destined, blessed, or guided. They're simply the last person willing to stand up in a world that has stopped trying. And that is why so many players relate to them. Because sometimes in life, we inherit responsibilities we never asked for. We wake up in situations we didn't choose. We're expected to keep the flame alive. For our families, our careers, our relationships, even when we ourselves are fading. Dark Souls presents us with a choice: rekindle the flame and keep the cycle alive, or walk away and let the world finally rest. Neither option is perfect, neither option is safe, but both are human. The Ashen One reminds us of a painful truth. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's carrying the weight even when your knees tremble. They are all of us, struggling, choosing, enduring, not because the world is kind, but because we refuse to stop moving forward. Bloodborne isn't just a game about monsters, it's a game about truth. The kind humanity was never meant to see. The hunter begins with a simple goal: to survive the night. No destiny, no prophecy, just a contract and a city drowning in madness. Yharnam is a place built on fear. Fear of disease, fear of change, fear of the unknown. The deeper you go, the more you realize the monsters aren't the real horror. The real horror is what people became in their search for power, healing, and answers. Because in Bloodborne, the closer you get to the truth, the more it breaks you. And that is deeply human. We all have truths we're afraid to face, questions we're scared to ask, realities that can shatter us. Bloodborne shows us that understanding comes with a cost, and the hunter pays that cost with every revelation. But despite the fear, the madness, the cosmic chaos, the hunter keeps going. Because bravery isn't slaying beasts. Bravery is choosing to look at the truth, even when it terrifies you. In that way, the hunter mirrors us, afraid, curious, searching for meaning in a world that often makes none. Elden Ring begins with silence, a broken world whispering for someone to rise. Not a chosen one, not a legend, just a tarnished, someone forgotten, cast out, stripped of grace. But that is exactly why the tarnished is relatable. They start where many of us do, with nothing but the desire to change something. Every demigod they face is a reflection of obsession, pride, or fear. And through them, Elden Ring asks, what do you want to become? Every ending is a mirror. Restore the golden order. Cling to what's familiar. Embrace the frenzied flame. burn everything to escape suffering. Choose Rani, break the system and rewrite the rules. Seek healing. Try to fix what the world broke. There is no perfect ending. Just like life, the Tarnished's journey isn't about destiny. It's about choice. About carving your path when the world gives you none. And that is why Elden Ring resonates. In a world full of expectations, the Tarnished shows us the strength of defining our own purpose. In the end, Soulsborne games aren't about winning, they're about enduring. The Ashen One carries a burden they never chose. The Hunter faces truths humanity should never see. The Tarnished walks toward a destiny they must define themselves. Through them, we see something familiar. Our own battles, our own fears, our own suffering. Soulsborne games don't promise perfection. They don't promise salvation. They only promise this. If you keep going, you will become something greater than the world ever expected. And that is why these characters stay with us. Not because they are perfect, but because they refuse to give up. Just like us, your suffering is not your end. It is the beginning of your story. And as long as you rise again, you haven't failed.
Goodbye, and stay safe. Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Have a pleasant journey, Champion of Ash. I pray for your safety.
Do stay safe. You're my apprentice. Don't forget.
It was so very nice to chat. Goodbye, Quaylag. Do be safe.
And once the night of the hunt ends, we can speak face to face. I shouldn't be thinking this, but I am rather looking forward to it. Now go. I pray for your safety.
Promise to stay safe. It's been nice running our own little school.
I'm well pleased to see you safe. May the flames guide your way.
Be safe, friend. Don't you dare go alone.